Can Willow forgive Nina? Katelyn MacMullen speaks out. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. As General Hospital's Willow faces a potential custody battle with estranged husband Michael, she's heading into it with her mom, Nina, and let's call him her special friend, Drew, by her side. For now, Willow seems extremely grateful to have them in her corner as her support system. But what the teacher-turned-nurse doesn't know is that long before she and Drew had their dalliance in her kids' playroom, he was engaging in hot hate sex with her mom several times over. When the truth inevitably comes out, this is a soap. Will Willow be able to forgive Nina? The mother and daughter are just starting to build a relationship after being combative for as long as they've known one another, and Willow's portrayer, Katelyn MacMullen, shared with Soap Opera Digest that she's hopeful it won't drive a permanent wedge between them. Maybe I have a bias of wanting to work things out between Willow and Nina because they've always been at odds, and I think it would be really cool to see them somehow make their way through this, she shared. But I can't imagine finding out that information after so much stuff has gone down without Willow thinking. Maybe some of this could have been avoided if you had told me. That's not to say that MacMullen feels her character should not be held accountable for her actions. But the actress can't help but wonder if, had Nina been honest with Willow months ago about her own sexcapades with Drew, perhaps Willow would have pumped the brakes on whatever feelings she was starting to develop for her husband's uncle. Maybe it would have stopped sooner, and maybe it wouldn't have gotten so out of hand, and certain events wouldn't have taken place, mused the GH star. As it stands, that will forever be a question Willow will never know the answer to, added MacMullen. She'll never know if this would have changed, or that would have changed, had a transparent conversation taken place and Willow wasn't living under this sense of false pretenses, she mused. While Willow will undoubtedly be shattered by the news that Drew was sleeping with her and Nina, and they both purposely kept it from her, MacMullen said that she understands why Nina was hesitant to come clean with her daughter and potentially destroy the relationship they were beginning to build. I really do feel for Nina, MacMullen admitted. Nina really has had Willow's back, so I don't think the secrecy is coming from a place of, oh, I just want her life to spiral. I think it's the opposite. She's trying to get Willow's life to stop spiraling, and maybe she just doesn't know if this information would actually benefit Willow or not. MacMullen concluded that she can't wait to see how her alter ego reacts to that fallout. I am interested to see how Willow responds, certainly, she confessed. The intricate world of General Hospital has seen its fair share of dramatic storylines, but perhaps no storyline has left fans as captivated and divided as the relationship between Willow Tate and Nina Reeves. With Nina's past actions hanging like a dark cloud over their relationship, the question on everyone's mind is whether Willow, portrayed by the talented Katelyn MacMullen, can ever forgive Nina. As the storyline unfolds, fans are desperate for answers and wondering what the future holds for these two characters, especially with Katelyn MacMullen herself offering insights into the complex emotional terrain they navigate. For months, viewers have been watching as Nina's controversial actions, particularly the secret she kept about Willow's biological mother, have created rifts not just within the Corinthos family, but also within the hearts of fans. As Willow and Nina find themselves at an emotional crossroads, the question of forgiveness looms large. Can Willow find it within herself to forgive the woman who has caused her so much pain and heartbreak? And how does Katelyn MacMullen, the actress who brings Willow to life, feel about this monumental moment in the character's journey? Nina Reeves, a character played by Cynthia Watros, has always been a polarizing figure in Port Charles. While Nina's intentions were not always malicious, the decision to keep the secret about Willow's true parentage has haunted her and has undoubtedly affected her relationship with Willow. As a mother herself, Nina's actions hit a nerve with fans, who struggled to understand why she chose to withhold such crucial information for so long. From a storyline perspective, Nina's secret posed a significant obstacle for any potential reconciliation with Willow. Willow, who had always struggled with the idea of her family, was devastated to learn the truth about her biological mother, especially since it was Nina who had the information all along, as it wasn't just about a lie, but about something as deeply emotional as a mother-daughter connection. For Willow, the pain of discovering this truth, after all the years spent in the dark, made it hard to see a path toward healing and forgiveness. Katelyn MacMullen, who has been portraying Willow since 2018, has spoken extensively in interviews about the emotional complexity of her character's journey. In numerous conversations with fans and the press, MacMullen has expressed just how difficult it has been to portray Willow's inner turmoil. Willow is a woman who values honesty and transparency, so to have someone close to her betray that trust in such a profound way is heartbreaking, MacMullen shared during one of her interviews. It's not just about the secret itself, but about the years of emotional pain and the sense of betrayal that comes with it. In these conversations, MacMullen has emphasized that Willow's struggle with forgiveness is not a simple matter. It's easy to say that someone should forgive and move on, but the emotional weight of such a decision is far more complicated. Willow is not someone who can just forgive and forget, MacMullen explained. She's not cold, but she's been hurt deeply, and it takes time for her to process the emotions, understand the motives behind the actions, and ultimately decide what she wants moving forward. As Willow grapples with her feelings, MacMullen notes that there is a strong sense of conflict within her character. On one hand, there's a part of Willow that wants to have a relationship with Nina and try to understand her, especially as she navigates the realization that Nina is her biological mother. On the other hand, there's the sting of betrayal, and that's something that cannot simply be washed away with a few heartfelt words. As the storyline continues to evolve, fans have been eagerly watching for signs that Willow might be on the path to forgiveness. However, it's clear that Willow's forgiveness will not come easily. As Katelyn MacMullen herself puts it, forgiveness is a journey for Willow, one that requires self-reflection, emotional healing, and time to rebuild trust. What complicates matters even further is the fact that forgiveness doesn't necessarily mean forgetting. Willow has already experienced so much pain, and for her, the idea of forgiveness is not about brushing the past under the rug. It's about finding a way to move forward while acknowledging the hurt that has been caused. This is something that MacMullen believes is at the heart of Willow's struggle. The biggest question for Willow is whether she can find peace with the idea of Nina being her mother, MacMullen revealed. It's a lot to process, especially when the relationship has been built on a foundation of secrets and lies. There's also the reality that Nina and Willow have different perspectives on what happened and what it means for their relationship. Willow has to decide whether she's willing to open her heart again, despite the pain she's felt. For Willow to even begin to forgive Nina, Nina must be willing to take accountability for her actions. Forgiveness is a two-way street, and as much as Willow needs to find it within herself to let go of the past, Nina has to show genuine remorse and prove that she is worthy of a second chance. This will likely involve Nina facing the consequences of her actions and taking responsibility for the hurt she's caused. Nina's path to redemption won't be easy, and the road to forgiveness is often rocky. But for Willow to truly heal, Nina's efforts toward making amends will be crucial. The dynamic between these two women is layered, with both characters struggling with their own emotional baggage. For Nina, the guilt of withholding the truth weighs heavily, and her attempts to repair her relationship with Willow will be met with skepticism and wariness, as they should be. Willow's forgiveness cannot be rushed, and it's unlikely to come without a long and often painful journey of self-discovery for both characters. Katelyn MacMullen herself has acknowledged that forgiveness is a process that extends beyond the fictional world of General Hospital. She has talked about her own experiences with forgiveness in interviews, explaining that she understands how challenging it can be to forgive someone, especially when that person has hurt you deeply. I think people often expect forgiveness to be something immediate, but it's much more layered than that, MacMullen has shared. Sometimes it takes time, and sometimes it doesn't happen at all. It depends on the individual, and their own also expressed her hope that fans will appreciate the complexity of Willow's journey. Willow isn't a saint, and she's not perfect. She's a woman who has been through a lot, and I hope people can empathize with her as she navigates these tough decisions. Forgiveness isn't black and white. It's full of shades of gray, and that's something I love about portraying Willow. She's not an easy character, but she's real. While Willow's journey toward forgiveness is far from over, there is a glimmer of hope that the healing process is just beginning. Willow has already shown tremendous strength throughout her life, and her ability to face difficult situations head-on is one of the traits that fans admire most about her. Whether or not she can forgive Nina is still uncertain, but Willow's story is one of resilience and growth. As the storyline progresses, fans can only hope that Willow and Nina will eventually find common ground. Whether or not that means a full reconciliation is still up for debate, but the journey is sure to be emotional and transformative for both characters. Katelyn MacMullen's portrayal of Willow has allowed fans to witness the character's evolution and emotional depth, making the question of forgiveness even more poignant. As the story continues to unfold, it's clear that forgiveness is not just about the resolution of a conflict, but about the emotional and personal growth that comes with it. In the end, Willow's decision will be her own, and it will be a testament to her strength and resilience.